Boom, bam, boom. I think. Oh, most things are working. Some things I know aren't. Like mix it up, because I didn't turn it on. Are we going to get alerts today? Heck no, we're not. Heck no, we're not. Because I forget that I got to open that nowadays. That's fine. I don't have any alerts going on for this. Hopefully, I don't think I should. I don't know. I don't think I want alerts going off on these. Chat's working. That's all that matters, though. That's all that matters for today. Hello, Hosham. Thank you for stopping by. We're gonna do some One Piece streams. I'm saying hello right now. That's what you're getting. We're about to start in just a little bit. Gonna give it, well, I said 5:15 technically, so I still have a minute technicality, but I know there's one or two people who like showing up as well, but they might not. It don't matter. None of it matters, but I gotta hype myself up though. I've been, where'd my monster go? Oh, it's over there. There we go. I got it. I needed this today. I was feeling stone-faced at work today. But I'm getting back on the swing of things. I haven't streamed in a little bit. It's been 2 weeks since the last One Piece stream. My goodness. Oda with his breaks and whatnot, you know. And then I have taken a break from the video game streams because, whatever. I'm busy. Times are busy right now. You know, October, November, December are definitely busy times indeed. So it do be like that. But yeah, it's been a bit. What even happened last chapter? Let me think. What happened? It was the Battle Royale name of the chapter. Rayleigh was running away with Shaggy. I know. Roger did something. I don't think Roger did much last chapter. We got stuff with Rox and his wife, and his wife was all like, if I was a little wuss, you wouldn't have married me. And then Rox was like, fine. Something like that. And then he off-screened a Garling, because that's what the Blackbeard family does, is that they off-screen people real good. It's like, you thought we were going to see a JoJo-esque fight with choreography. You thought we were going to see choreography in my One Piece manga? Heck no. We ain't seen that. We just cut back to things and they're on the ground. How often does that happen in JoJo? I'm trying to think. There's like 5 times of JoJo that happened. Like once or twice apart, we get an off screen. And usually it's like, you know. It's a really big surprising thing. It's just like, oh man, we didn't even get to see that big crazy fight. I will be shocked. I hope so. It's promises. Promises. You know what's shocking? Is that we didn't get nothing of value in that last Yamato thing. And we're done with it. It wasn't like a haha. No, there's actually like one more secret thing. Nope. We got Kazuki Oden. And that was it. I guess, you know, Oda wasn't going for like the big crazy stuff in the cover story, you know. It was just like, oh, I want to show that Wano is doing better and people are eating. I want to make sure that people know that everyone around Wano is eating and is having a slightly better time than they were when Kaido was in control. But there's nothing story-wise that like that's all just like we assume that those things happen when Luffy leaves. So we'll see. We'll see if anything actually comes out of any of that stuff. Still don't know what happened to Kaido or Big Mom. They're still just in a volcano. They're chilling in a volcano. Maybe dead, maybe not. I don't know. But we might see. We'll see. We got to see Kaido this time. You know, I put him. You know me always with the boosh the swingers on me putting Kaido in the thumbnail. So we better see Kaido in a gosh darn chapter. I do declare. That's how it be, though. But we'll go ahead and start up. How's about? Chapter 1163, Promises. Luffy parkouring around with a pack of Japanese macaws. Okay, and it's just a request by the zoo. The zoo just wrote in, okay, Oda. It's like, when were they even... Do the Japanese people, are they like, hey, the cover story's ending, you can start requesting things now? Or are people just like during like the past year and a half where there's just been cover stories, have people been putting out like, oh, here's where you do the request. It's not going to show up for another year and a half because he's doing a cover story. But, you know, once he comes back to it, maybe he'll, you know, find the documents and be like, oh, the fucking zoo? Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Kiss or Die on Netflix. Never heard of it. All right, but we're back to the God Valley, so we gotta get combat music. That's how we get into these. You know, we can't have funny lo-fi during God Valley. You know, we got freaking Emu. We got freaking Saint Saturn as Emu right here, going crazy and whatnot. So we can't have lo-fi behind that. Chapter 1163, Promises. A new threat descends. Saint Saturn? What is that form? Is this an ability? So we got Emu combined with Mr. Saturn, possessing him, morphing his body in crazy ways in the middle of the valley. Such eyesores. But you can still see his face. So it's like, it's got like Saturn, his body face right there, and then Emu's just poking out of him. And then the patterns are coming off into even more little things. That's crazy. Oh no, you're attacking your own men. How, Emu, why would you do that? So he's stabbing them, not even with his big old spider leg, but with the patterns on the spider leg. He's going nuts. It's going after the Marines? Isn't it on their side? And then right back into it. Going through it. Scratch that. Looks like it has it out for all of us. Right. I forget what... Yeah. I think that Emu is like, okay, we got to get rocks mode, you know? I think that's the mode that we're on. Everybody! Fall back. Keep your distance. Lots of screaming I'm not going to do. Attacking is prohibited. Secure the escape route instead. Ooh, that guy's got a crazy beard. Crazy little eyes, too. Hey, get a hold of yourselves. This painting, it's oddly compelling. What? What are you blabbling about, dummy? Damn it. My crew's been... What have they been what? The paint is compelling. Does that have to do with, like, the Kuja pirates or something? Or, like, a weird thing with Emu? I don't know. Gaban, cover these guys. Carry the treasure and get out of here. Not this again, you. Don't just do... Not this again. You just don't do anything crazy, okay? Okay. Scopper. Hopefully doing something in this flashback. He's only been kind of in the background. He hadn't done anything super important. So we thought he was going to fight Summers because you know, Summers was like, Gabon, what are you doing here? You know, we thought they were going to be arch rivals, but no, that was Rayleigh. That was Rayleigh. Maybe Summers will get back up, and then Scopper will hit him. I don't know. What the hell is that freaking monster? No idea. Saint Saturn just transformed. Don't forget, though, we have all of these top ones. Don't forget that last chapter. Golly, the last page of the last chapter, because we have all these people who have, at one point in the story, someone has said this person is top one. We got Whitebeard. People were like, that guy's top one. Kaido, that guy's top one. Roger, that guy's top one. Garp, oh, that guy's top one. Roger, I think I already said Roger. Kaido, and then Rocks. That guy's top one. And then we got Emu, too. And right now, most people are like, oh, Emu is top one. So that whole last panel was like all of the top ones, arguably top ones, except for Mihawk, obviously. Who's the actual top one? No. One of the 5 elders, huh? This is my first time seeing one. What a fitting look for the head of those maggots. Vice Admiral, keep it down. Okay. Garp, with allegations, being like, okay, he doesn't like him. He's never even seen him before. This. Hey, if it isn't the Rat King. Rat. That's a One Piece reference. Came to kill me in person, huh? Emu, looking crazy. My eye is being, you know, adjusted to where Emu's eyes are. But, you know, Saturn's also right there, too. Rat King. Says King. Interesting. Garp saying, you know, Garp's been real close to Emu. And he's saying King instead of Queen. Maybe it's gender neutral. Maybe, but, you know, one up for the Emu's actually a dude. So thou art the one, Davy Jones. Afraid you got the wrong guy. I've never even met the man. Because his real name is... I don't know about the Jones. I forget about the Jones mark. I know his name is Davy D. Zivek. I forget where the Jones parts comes from. That said, I believe promises are meant to be kept. That is precisely why your wretched ilk must be expunged from the annals of history. You know, the last time we heard that phrase before of like the annals of history, that was when Zunisha showed up in Wano when they were talking about, oh, that fruit has been expunged from the annals of history. And then we saw Zunisha show up, and we were like, oh, this is Zunisha's fruit? That's what, I remember that. But that's the last time I've heard that saying before, is the annals of history, is when they were talking about Luffy's fruit. Interesting little tidbit. That is precisely why your wretched ilk must be expunged from the annals of history. Moo's world. And then he is going for a stabby. Remains incomplete. The world ain't yours. And he cuts his arm off. Cuts it off. I don't think we got any Saturn arm decapitations during Egghead. I know that Luffy punched him a bunch near the end, and then that kind of made him go crazy. I don't think anyone ever sliced him. Well, that's because Zoro was, you know, busy with Gandhi the whole time. The only slicing we got was the Giants taking out Earthworm, Jimbo, and then Zoro didn't cut any of them though, because Gandhi was doing most of the cutting. Zoro got like one clash in with Gandhi, and that's all he did. I'm not going to get into Egghead shenanigans today. But there we go. Rocks. Fighting Emu right now. Getting a hit in. Crazy. 2 top ones right here. Crazy. Rocks! That crazy bastard! He's going after St. Saturn! What now? Rear Admiral? Should we provide backup? Well... And, like, right now, Rocks is probably the only person who, like, really understands that that's not Saturn and that's Emu, too, which is crazy. Damn right we should. Move it! Vice Admiral Gart. Wait, what? Who exactly are you backing up? Don't forget, Roger and Garp took out Rocks to protect celestial dragons. That is the story. That is what we were told. Even though it's just like, where are the actual, like, little celestial dragons at this point? I feel like they've all been I don't know if they've been evacuated yet or not, but we haven't seen them for a couple chapters. They haven't been relevant for a little bit. We actually haven't seen Dragon either. I want to see Dragon. Also, we better see Kaido because I put him in the thumbnail. The pirates are taking the treasure. Stop them. Those are world-renowned items. Like, where is he? No. We gotta go back because he was standing... Those three were standing right beside each other. Don't... I guess he would... Like, they were far away, and then those people were in between them. Then Rocks is right there. Where's Kaido and Whitebeard? Because they were standing right beside him. And now they are not anymore. Where'd they go? Unless he's going after Roger or something. Who knows? But pirates are taking the treasure. Which pirates? Are those the Roger pirates? Or are those the Rocks pirates? Those look like some Roger pirates. Because the Viking guy, I believe. Things are getting pretty crazy. Oh, is that Captain John? I don't know. I'm surprised I made that noise. How's the transport situation looking? We're ready to go, Captain John. This is goodbye then, Rocks pirates. Ooh. Betrayal? So, wait. Who are those guys? Are the people... Because these look like the Roger pirates up here. Like, with the wheelbarrow. But then... And then, I guess... Other pirates have been helping Captain John get his own treasure, and then they're just going to head out on their own. And that's what Captain John's treasure is. That's what Buggy's looking for. What's going on? What was that terrible shriek? Okay, Baby Shanks is not dead anymore. That's good. A Navy ship? I'll have them take the kid. Sound effect. Who knows what that sound effect was? What the... And now he's fallen. He's falling. Ah! The treasure! Or is he being pulled in? Oh, he's being like... Wait, am I about to look down and see that Captain John actually has kids' fruits? Is that what I'm about to see? I don't think so. Because we saw him with metal arm a couple chapters back, so... Ah! Wait, the treasure! Our metals are reacting to something. Don't let go. Big Eater, to me, my treasure. Oh boy, it was true. Kid's back, baby. Kid upscale. Oh, that's cool. That makes sense. Because Captain John is like, I got the treasure guy. That's what we've known about Captain John for since Thriller Bark, is that he's the guy who drinks and that he has a treasure. And, you know, him having the magnet fruit, you know, makes sense that he'd be able to grab it all. So that's how he took all of Roger's stuff. Remember, Roger, king of the pirates, more renowned than Rocks, technically, at this point, at the end of the day. So even after all this, Roger does crazy stuff without even taking any of this treasure from God Valley. Man, yeah. Kids are being relevant. Kid's coming back. He's not done yet. We're going to see him again eventually. What will he do? I don't know. Will it be an Elbaf? Maybe. He got messed up around this area, so... Yeah. But why is he... Why... What metal does dragon have on him? It's got to be Captain John's magnet power. It's causing a strong magnetic pull to the valley's southeast entrance. Southeast entrance. Okay. Do whatever you want. Just get out of the way. Roger. John, that snake. Sky Snake Red Cannon. And then he does a little... Who's done that before? Freaking... We got freaking Midoriya over here. We got Deku. We got the Deku he's using... Oh, he's going full cowling jet. Air Force. Whatever Deku was doing. Deku was doing a lot of things, but that is a straight up... I mean, that also, like, you know, like Arlong, like, throwing, like, water, like... Did someone throw a bean? Oh, yeah, no, it's Katakuri threw a bean at someone. Well, it's not like it's not happening with other things, but... Sky Snake Red Cannon. A lot of crazy stuff. Betrayal with the Rocks Pirates. Promises. We'll see where that leads to. Kaboom! Captain John! Ooh, he got messed up for a second. He looks like he got messed up real bad there. Because we know these two end up being dead and on Thriller Bark. Is this Thriller Bark? We still don't know. Do these two guys die here? But Captain John has to have his treasure. This has to be Captain John's treasure, so he has to get away with it, though. I feel like. Dragons flying around because of the metals, but it's going to, you know, stop eventually, I think. Oof! And then he falls to the ground. Hey, Gonzu, why'd you attack John? You really think he'd split all that loot with us? Oh, he looks so much better when he doesn't have those stupid glasses. Aren't each of those treasures chests at least worth at least $1 billion? A billion? Can't blame anyone for wanting to hog it all, really. And then he's gonna... he's gonna betray him, too? He's gonna betray him, too? Oh, no. He's like, oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What does he even have? Does this guy have a fruit? Or is he just do that? This guy just do this, you know? Do we need an explanation on how all the powers work all the time? Probably not, but... You can't, Vice Admiral! Oh, man, they all grab him right there. That's one of the world's overseers. It looks like a pest to me. Ah, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Garp fighting Emu. He's like, no, I'm going for it. Because what has Garp done right now? He hasn't really done a clash yet. The only clash he's really done has been with Big Mom. That's all he's done, like a clash with. He hasn't actually talked to or met Rox or Roger yet. Has not seen his son. Ah, Kaido's in there. Yay. Thumbnail. Not misinformative. Heck yes. We got a dragon in here and I got a dragon in the thumbnail. That's all that matters. We're good to go, baby. Save some for me, Rox. Kaido, you damn brat. Ooh, Big Mom's coming. I'll kill you. You jealous? Check this out. So they're attacking each other. Whitebeard's attacking someone. Rox is attacking Emu. This is my catch, Garp. He's punching someone. Rox is going Galaxy. What? Ooh, okay. Ooh, there's a lot going on. We got Impact. We got a Divine Departure, which is what Shanks does to Kid. We got Pandemonium of the Abyss. Who's doing that? I don't know. Probably Rox. Oh, yeah, no, he did say he was doing that. Shattering Void, there he goes. Earthquaking it up. Ikoku Sovereignty. That used to be the top one, like, you know, attack, you know. People are like, ooh. And he's just going, Dragon! I'm a dragon. My name's Kaido, and I'm a dragon. Man. But yeah, so are they all punching? They're all punching Emu, though. Even Big Mom, it looks like is, or maybe, I don't know. Man, to think that, like, oh, I feel bad for Saturn. He's like, what did I do? I didn't do nothing. Why is everyone ganging up on me all of a sudden? Golly. Golly. Why is everyone ganging up on me? But, you know, also something worth note. Like, we have all these top ones. Like, Kaido, top one. Big Mom, top one woman. Whitebeard, top one man. Roger, top one pirate. Garp, top one marine. Rocks, top one maybe all time. Emu, maybe top one in actual verse. All taken out Emu. And now just think, like, this is probably not doing much. All of these giant attacks, Galaxy Impact, Divine Departure, all these, like, crazy big attacks. It's probably not going to do much to him. So then just, like, think, like, in the current time, you know, what is Luffy going to do? What is Blackbeard going to do? We don't see the Darkness Fruit right now, you know, obviously. And we don't know what Nika's fruit would do. Those are the two fruits that, like, if any fruit can actually do something to Emu, it would be one of those two. So that's what we're still waiting on. That's what we're still waiting on. I mean, I guess now we know that, like, Conqueror's Haki helps a lot with that too. But how much Conqueror's Haki is going on? We see some from him and Whitebeard and Rocks. Do we see any coming out of Big Mom? Maybe. Well, I don't think we see much coming out of Dragon Kaido right now. But that's a good one. I need to save that. I need to blam drag that into my folder of panels that I enjoy. Yeah. Very good. I'm excited to see this colored. And then he goes. He's focused though. He's locked in. Oh, maybe not. He's actually kind of crumbling. No. He's gonna morph back. Wait a second. Is that a giant beam in the sky? Is that a giant teleportation Avengers beam in the sky? Or is that just the valley? That just looks like the valley, actually. It looked like a giant beam for a second. No, it's just the valley. But he's going crazy. A lot of Conqueror's Haki going everywhere. People are fainting. Again. What was that? Is that the start of Armageddon or something? Look alive. The treasure flew all over the place. Pick it up. You never miss a beat, Rayleigh. A pirate's priorities never waver. Where is Gloriosa? What's Gloriosa been up to? She was here. She hadn't talked to Shaggy. Hi, Sunny. Oh, look at Sunny in the back. Look at Sunny in the back. Look at the baby. Look at the baby in the back. They're like, why haven't you fed me yet? Why haven't you fed me yet? She's waiting. Ooh. Sunny girl. What was I saying? Yeah, we don't know where Gloriosa's been. We haven't seen Stussy in a while either. I haven't seen those two. I think those are the only other two that aren't there because Mafia guy's dead. The guy from Wanted, I guess, is around or something. Who gives a crud monkey? Never even said his name once. A pie's priorities never waver. That was intense. Is the baby? Why is he holding a piece of wood? What? Where did he go? Oh, He's going in the treasure chest. He's going in Roger's treasure chest. Oh, the thing that people said was going to happen from Film Red is finally happening. Oh, boy. Shanks is getting in the treasure chest. Is this a Dragon L? Does Dragon not get the W anymore? Or do we still give Dragon the W for saving things? Did Dragon actually see Emu? I don't know if he did. I think he was gone by the time this was all showing up. So he's not seeing all this. Look at all these people, by the way, who should... I guess Rock's the only one who knows about Emu's existence. And all these other people are just like, oh, we're just hitting a Gorosei, I guess. It's crazy that all of these people have interacted with Emu at this point. But Shanks in the chest. In the treasure chest that Roger's going to take eventually. It's too late to throw it up. What does that mean? I don't like that translation. We're going to have to try. Then pay me back. What? That's him talking to one of the Roger pirates, I think. There they are. Far away in the forest running. Is that what Emu's saying? My one attack was all it took. No way, it was all me. Why does everyone care? No one has said, like, what is this thing? Garp was just straight up like, oh, that looks like a monster. Even though I know it's my boss. I'm gonna go punch my boss. Because might as well just go punch my boss for no reason. Everyone else, like, Roxy's the only one who knows what's going on at the most. And then Roger was just getting jealous. That's the only reason those two did it. We still have not seen a clash between these three people, though. They were all hitting Emu, but not each other yet. Hey, don't tell me you're a new branch of the Davy clan. The woman. Oh no! They said there they are, running away in the forest. Emu caught him in the eyesight. A new branch of the Davy clan. The woman and her child, frantically trying to survive. Such dangerous lives must not be let loose. Stop it! What are you trying to do? Huh? He's getting... Oh! Observation hockey! Observation hockey! That's a thing! Don't forget that observation hockey is a thing! Ooh. That's crazy. We still gotta know how he got that scar, because that is a crazy scar. How, like, that looks like a door that you can freaking open on your eyeball, sir. Some swoosh swooshin'. It will not be Moo who acts. Oh no! Is he gonna dummy reversey rocks? Oh, the thing that people were like, oh, I really hope that doesn't happen. And then he stabs him. What is this? It doesn't hurt, or even itch. Thou shalt be the one to exterminate them. Go forth and slay your wife and child. Huh? That's absurd. What are you talking about? Domi reversi. There we go. There we go. People were saying, why did they have to fight? So they were protecting. So that means that Roger and Garp were protecting his wife and kid. They were protecting Blackbeard. Unless it doesn't work. Unless he hockeys out of this. But no one knows what this means. Look at all these top ones just hanging out. This person in the corner. Who's this person in the corner? That's not Big Mom. That's Garp, Roger, Whitebeard. Walks up there. Who's that? Oh, he's getting the thing. And then she's huffing. What lies in store for Rox's family? End of chapter. And we get a chapter next week, which is nice. Which is good that we get those. How long have I gone? 36 minutes. That's got to be a record. Quick one this time. But you know what? It was good. Gave me my fill of things. We got a clash with all of the top ones. Everything, nothing too unexpected happened, I guess, this time. It's just like, okay, people hit Emu, and it didn't hurt Emu. We knew that was going to happen. We knew that Shanks was going to get in the treasure chest. We've known that since Film Red. Kinda. Ish. It was insinuated. And then people had been speculating that he was going to get Domi reversied. It looks like he's trying to fight it for now. We'll see if he can. But now there's a lot of speculation of what's going to happen now, especially if you can't fight it. Because we know the stories are that Roger and Garp had to team up to fight Rox. Even though Loki was like, oh no, the world government were the one who took him out. Which also, you know, Emu was the one who had to do this. You know, wasn't Harald. Harald did not take him out, I'll tell you that much. Harald did not. So was I shocked? I don't know if I was shocked by anything in here. Pretty much everything that happened, I assumed would happen. We all assumed would happen, but it's all good. And yeah, I mean, before this, no one was like, oh, Captain John has a kid's fruit. But we saw him with the metal hand couple chapters ago, so. Okay, yeah, no, he's just going, what's going on? There was a terrible shriek. That's all Dragon ever saw Emu. You know, what is Dragon going to do against Emu? You know, little boy Dragon, what's he doing against, you know, that all these other top ones can't do? Davy Jones, afraid you got the long guy. The Rat King, you know, he calls him the Rat King, kind of crazy. Came to kill me in person, because Harald couldn't do it. Is it because that Harald wasn't able to, or is it because he chose not to? I don't know. It was still unclear. But boy, howdy, we have not seen them in a while. Golly, Elbaf. This is Elbaf. We're in Elbaf. Aren't you excited to go back and fight Summers and Killingham again after this? Aren't you excited to see Killingham after this? I don't know. If we go back to just like Emu, I mean, there's still like weird Gunko stuff to figure out with like Brook and stuff. But like us going back to Summers, Killingham, and Emu / Gunko versus the rest of them. Well, and all the Domi reversied giant pirates as well. You know, what are the? I mean, I would love to see like an actual good fight with choreography. You know, an actual like matchup. I like those chapters. I like actual real fight chapters. I want to see Zoro do funny stuff. I want to see Sanji do fun stuff. I like my boys, for sure. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough it's gonna be very tough of people like getting down from this. You know, going back to Luffy. Going back to like, oh no, the books are burning, guys. The library's burning. Oh no. You know, how we're going from God Valley to the books are burning. Oh no. I'm just being silly. But good stuff. Good to be back streaming. I like just chit-chatting and, you know, having a good, like, talking things. I think that these streams are fun, which is why I'm still doing them. You know, why I'm taking a break from, like, the gaming streams. So, like, like me playing, like, Hades or something would be, I don't know. I don't have a lot of commentary or funny things to talk about. Or a lot of things. Especially if it's just me and not, you know, going off of chat and stuff. So, you know. And there's no big games that I am, you know, very talky with since I finished Bloodborne last month. So, right now, probably for the rest of the year, the One Piece streams are going to be the main thing. But, I have some special stuff planned for next year. We will see if they end up. I did a lot of testing for that today. And, I eventually got some cool things to work today, but we'll still have to wait and see on that. I'm kind of putting a lot of effort into some crazy stuff that's going to happen next year. But in the meantime, for now, when it comes to me on Twitch, streaming video games, I don't know. I still have I still need to do some last minute clipping of some of my latest stuff so then I can be done with that. I really want to get away from that style of what I was doing, of having to just go in and mark and clip things and download them and, you know, make them into shorts and make them into highlights and stuff. Getting a little tired of that. And I still have a little bit more. I've like 2 more big streams left to do with that. Really only 1, actually. And then the other one, yeah. It's kind of, I might just keep the last one because the last one is like all boss fights from my last stream, so. I might just save that one. Because like when I'm thinking about, because I have the space. It's not like I don't have the space for it. I have so much gigabytes on my Twitch to like keep highlighted, so I might as well just keep that for now. I'm using like none of that. So I might do that because I'm lazy. But I have that Bloodborne stream. I'm going to make some Bloodborne videos eventually. I also have Fallout videos from me streaming Fallout last year in 2024 I got to do. And then I still have some 2022 videos I got to work on. But I just came out with 2 recently. Came out with the Moon Hunters video and the Drawful video on my YouTube, on this YouTube. Fun stuff. And then, you know, a couple months ago, I did the One Piece Elders video. Which it seems like the things I was saying were very true on what the anime would do compared to what the manga's doing. It's going to glaze them up for sure. And I have some other One Piece video ideas. I'm probably not going to have another One Piece video out this year. Just because I'm very busy with other things. Other video things. And, you know, holidays and stuff. But, yeah. But, yeah, no. We can skip the rest of this. Y'all don't need to be watching this. Hopefully, y'all already left by now if you're watching it from the VODs, which some people do. But thank you for everyone who stopped by and was like, hey, it's a crazy chapter. Because it was a fun chapter. It was a fun chapter. A lot of things that happened we kind of assumed would happen. You know? Emu seems very, very unstoppable. And this is very bad. Go slay your wife and child. Very bad. Very bad. Emu, very bad. Very bad. Go slay your wife and child. I mean, Blackbeard's very bad too, though. So, you know. We know that's not going to happen. Wife might take out the wife. Wifey, he might have to slash his wifey. But who will save Teach? Will Rox be able to get out of it before he does it? Or will someone intercept? I think it's going to be... I mean, obviously it's going to be Roger and Garp working together to intercept. But then Whitebeard is also there. What is Whitebeard going to do? Because he wasn't a part of those stories, you know? We're obviously getting betrayal. We got Shiki, you know? Betrayal. Captain John betraying. Big guy. Deku. Betraying, too. Big Mom's around. Gloriosa. MIA. MIA. You'd think that Gloriosa would, I don't know, be doing something. I don't think we've seen Gloriosa since we stepped onto God Valley, so. But I'm glad that God Valley was more than like 2 chapters. I'm glad that we're getting a lot of it. We're getting a lot of it. Real good. Real good stuff. But with that, I'm going to go. And I'll be here next week. I will be here next week for the next chapter. One Piece streams are the only real streams I'm doing right now, so. That's what we're doing in the meantime. But yeah, thank y'all very much for coming by. I'm out. Goodbye.